Hansi Flick's Barcelona have made an electrifying start to the season, winning their first 7 domestic games whilst playing a beautiful vertical tiki-taka football. Flick has refined the club's traditional possession-based style, introducing more direct forward passing and rapid transitions. This blend of precision, fluidity, and attacking intent has revitalized Barcelona. Here's how you can recreate Flick's Barcelona tactics in FC25. The formation for Hansi Flick is somewhat irrelevant, as he doesn't care too much about what the natural formation of the side is. He will tend to set them out in a 4-2-3-1 system and shape, but this system and this shape can evolve into either a 3-2-4-1 or a 4-3-3 system, depending on how pressing and aggressive the opposition are towards his Barcelona side. The 4-2-3-1 team tactics will maintain a build-up style set to balance. This will incorporate the quick transitions that we have seen from Barcelona this season, while still maintaining a lot of structure with their offensive build-up play. At times, you will see the likes of the goalkeeper building their attacks from the back if the opposition are looking to sit back off of them, and you will see them successfully build their attacks through the lines. But at other times, you might see them look to launch those quick, swift transitions with a longer ball further forward. That could mean the goalkeeper collecting the ball and then spraying out longer pass out wide, or it could mean one of the centre-backs collecting the ball in those deeper areas and then looking to launch those attacks in behind the opposition's back line. With this balanced approach implemented, it will allow the attackers to vary their run patterns, whether it's looking to be a bit more direct, running in behind and looking to create those transition moments, or being able to drop deep and show some support for the ball carrier when in possession. The defensive approach will be set to aggressive, with the line height being set to 95, as Flick is very intent on pressing the opposition when out of possession of the ball, looking to press very high up the field, pressing the goalkeeper, pressing the centre-backs, and looking to hurry up the attacking build-up play for the opposition. This, of course, will lead to many transition turnovers that can lead to opportunities created for your side. So now moving on to the individual player roles, and we'll start off at the back with the goalkeeper, who will have a very important role in establishing this Hansi Flick system. Of course, with the system in play, you will be looking to assert yourself higher up the field, pressing the opposition, and that does mean you will be playing a high line, meaning the goalkeeper will also look to press higher up the field as well, looking to engage with the opposition if they are looking to play those more direct attacking opportunities in behind your high line. The goalkeeper will have the role of looking to recover the ball and then return it back into the possession of either the defenders or maybe one of the deeper lying midfielders. Now, the same can be said for building your attacks from the back, having the goalkeeper play those shorter passes into either or the defenders or the deeper lying midfielders, looking to establish that first phase of the build-up play under pressure from the opposition. Now, in saying this, of course, Hansi Flick does want to start playing those shorter passes every now and then, looking to establish this tiki-taka style of play, but also the goalkeeper will have the opportunities to play those longer balls in behind or even out wide to one of the centre-backs or maybe one of the wider attacking players. Now, speaking of your two centre-backs, you've got Kubasi as well as Christensen, and the same can be said for Martinez, but both of your centre-backs will have the role of ball-playing defender, with the focus being set to build up play. Both of these players are quite in tune with collecting the ball in those deeper zones, pushing high up the field with the ball in their possession, and then finding those line-breaking passes into one of the attacking midfielders, one of the wingers, or maybe even the likes of Lewandowski up front. You will see for the likes of Christensen as well, he'll have the same role and instructions. Now, both of these players are very in tune with being able to win the aerial duels against the opposition, intercepting the play, breaking it up as best as possible, and then finding a quick, easy pass either into the deeper lying midfielders, back to the goalkeeper, or out wide to one of the attackers. For the right back, Jules Koundé will maintain the role of fullback, whilst the focus should be set to balance, and this will allow him to attack when the opportunities present themselves, looking to combine frequently down that right-hand space with the likes of Yamal, but also you will see a lopsided back three formulate, allowing him to stay back and defend in those wider right spaces from time to time. So when the likes of Koundé does get forward, he'll either look to overlap or underlap the right winger, looking to attack in those wider right spaces, firing in crosses into the box or potentially cutback opportunities for the attackers. Onto the opposite flank, and your left back in Balde will maintain the role of attacking wing back, with the focus being set to attack. Quite often you will see Balde higher up the field, looking to combine in that left-hand channel alongside the likes of Rafinha, mainly looking to fire in crosses or creative opportunities in the box for your attackers. Your double pivot, consisting of Casado as well as Pedri, will have a very important role in trying to establish that first phase of the build-up play, with Casado being the holding midfielder with the focus being set to defend, and quite often when you see Pedri advance higher up the field, Casado will be seen as the lone pivot, looking to control the play in those deeper areas, at times collecting the ball from either a Ter Stegen or a Kubasi or one of your centre-back options and looking to progress it further forward. He'll be very important trying to shield the backline, breaking up the play in front of that area and trying to win the ball back and rotate it out wide or into your midfield players. Whereas Pedri will have a role of deep-lying playmaker, with the focus being set to roaming, as he will at times look to drop quite deep, get on the ball in those deeper areas and then progress it further forward, or looking to combine higher up the field alongside the likes of Olmo or one of your attacking players higher up in that final third area. Pedri will be seen as more of the box-to-box player looking to combine in the offensive areas whilst also contributing to the defensive phases of play. Whereas the role of the number 10 in Dani Olmo will be set to the role of playmaker, with the focus being set to balance, and this will allow him to drop quite deep at times, combining with Pedri and Casado in those deeper areas of the field, whilst also being able to link the play between the midfield and the attack, and even being able to pop up in the half spaces and combine with the wider players, whether that's switching the play out wide or just looking to be very creative and pulling the opposition into those wider zones, opening up a lot of central space for the likes of a Pedri or a Casado, or even the likes of a Lewandowski to drop into those half spaces and receive passes. Dani Olmo will be very important in trying to combine with the attackers in looking to unlock the opposition's backline areas. For your left winger in Rafinha, or this could be the role of Ferran Torres, they'll have the same roles going forward, and that will be inside forward with the focus being left on balanced. And this will allow them to combine very frequently with the striker or the number 10, and this will allow them to also operate in those left half spaces, looking to operate almost as a secondary number 10 in some moments. Quite often you will see the left winger attacking those areas, looking to create opportunities from those wider spaces, whether it's a cross or a cutback into the box for the striker, or maybe even being able to create their own opportunity and fire a shot off themselves. Whereas the right flank in Lamine Yamal will be operating as a winger, with the focus being left on balance, and this will see him in that right-hand space, controlling the play, looking to combine very effectively with Koundé, while still creating crossing opportunities in the box for the attackers. Now, you will see Yamal drift inside and operate in those half-space areas from time to time, especially if Koundé is looking to overlap him, but mainly you want him out wide on the touchline, taking on his defender. And then finally, the role of your striker will be set to false 9, with the focus being left on balance, and this will frequently allow him to combine with the likes of Rafinha as well as Olmo in those number 10 positions, dropping quite deep and allowing Barcelona to really dominate the opposition's midfield. This does not mean that Lewandowski will not pose as an offensive threat in the box, as he will always look to make those aggressive, assertive runs into those attacking areas, getting on the end of those crosses or those cutback opportunities. Lewandowski has definitely evolved his game over the years, not just posing as a goal-scoring threat, but also being able to link the play very effectively. So when in possession of the ball, this is more or less the shape and structure that you will see on a consistent basis, with Lewandowski combining frequently with the number 10, and you will see them alternating their attacking run patterns. Sometimes the number 10 will overlap the striker and get him behind, and be played in at times by the false 9, whereas your left winger will look to enter the midfield zones, combining in those half spaces alongside the number 9 as well as the number 10, opening up a lot of space down the left-hand channel for the attacking fullback. Onto your right-hand side, Yamal will look to hug the touchline on a consistent basis, providing crosses and cutback opportunities from those wider right spaces, and he will look to combine frequently with your right back, who will look to formulate this lopsided back 3 system. Into the midfield zones, and the likes of Casado as well as Pedri will occupy those interior areas, allowing them to be the playmakers, allowing them to dictate the pace of play, whilst allowing Pedri to operate slightly higher up the field and have a frequent combination play alongside the number 10 as well as your left winger. And there you go, people. That is how I would successfully go ahead and replicate and recreate Hansi Flick's Barcelona system for FC25. I do hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you don't mind smashing that like button down below, whilst also subscribing. We are on the road to 10,000 subs, and we are so close, it's unbelievable. So if you don't mind and you are new to the channel, please do consider subscribing. It would be fan-damn-tastic. And also, if you have a Discord profile, we have the Brom Squad Gaming Discord server, where we chat everything FC25, we chat IRL football, and all that good stuff. So if you would be interested in that, and you might want to have a few more football conversations, we're always down on the Discord to chat about football. The link will be down below in the description. Go ahead, click on it, and join up. It's free, of course. Anyways, until the next time, until the next one, I hope you have a smashing goddamn day, and I'm out of here. Peace.